Ladies and gentlemen, this is a first for NWA Powerrr, starting off an episode with a tables match. Mike Knox versus Devin Graves. And I heard it in your voice, Tim.
I'm looking up there, and one thing you don't like to look across the ring and see is Mike Knox. And the thing I think you like least is putting Mike Knox and the word tables match in the same thing. Devin Graves has his work cut out for him.
Devin Graves. Knocks the punch.
Quickness.
Yeah. I mean, he's going up against Mike Knox, who's been just so vocal about his hate for Bully Ray.
Yes.
I really think that's what this match is.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow. How is Devin Graves still standing?
If he gives him a second,
he's wow, what a shot.
He's stunned.
Headbutts, elbows,
boots.
Oh my gosh.
Squashing in the corner.
The intensity of Mike Knox. That alone, oh my gosh. Just stays on the attack,
Just vicious.
Come on, Bully! Fight back!
What's he yelling?
Come on, Bully, fight back. He thinks Devin Graves is Bully Ray.
And look at VSK. Look at VSK. Choking the life out of Devin Graves.
Mike Knox was saying before, I heard him say that everywhere he looks, he thinks he sees Bully Ray. So I think he thinks Devin Graves could be Bully Ray right now.
Let's go, Knoxy.
He's gone mad.
He's really just getting warmed up for NWA 74, that's for sure.
I think when Mike Knox. I think when Mike Knox, as he was looking at opponents, I think he picked Devin Graves because he's a bigger guy. Bully Ray's a big guy. I think he picked this guy because it reminded him of Bully Ray, and he's going to take that out on him.
Oh my goodness!
Clubbing blow to the chest of Devin Graves.
Look at VSK.
And VSK's right there.
VSK is saying, "Are you okay?"
Oh my God, are you all right? Are you okay?
Oh, just getting right in his face.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, just tearing him up in the apron.
I don't know what this has to do with the
this is a
tables
savage
match,
beatdown. Savage beatdown. No count out for this match, folks. This is a tables match. VSK can take as much time as he wants on the outside.
And he's taking his time. But he's done a ton of damage already.
Devin Graves is feeling this right now, guys.
And we've seen a full arsenal of things from Mike Knox. We've seen boots and elbows, headbutts, chokes, and maybe the most devastating crossbody in the business right now.
And if Mike Knox does that at 74 to Bully Ray, it could be over. I'm just saying.
Well, I can tell you that the thing that Bully Ray told me was, I think my rib is cracked. So if he does that, if Mike Knox can get that high impact move on ribs,
he's calling for VSK. He's calling for VSK to get him the table.
Uh-oh. Not good
for
Devin Graves right now. Not good, not good.
Will this end up being the same fate for Bully Ray? That's my question.
Well, Devin Graves has taken a beating.
Yeah.
I won't say he's defenseless. He is almost defenseless.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Well, Joe, to answer your question, Knox has already done it once.
That's true. That's true. And Devin, he's just completely, he's defenseless.
Oh,
he's
no.
absolutely defenseless.
Not good, Devin Graves. Not good. He's like lifeless right now.
And back to your point, Velvet, he's yelling, "Come on, Bully!"
Come on, Bully Ray!
I honestly think Mike Knox thinks he's in the ring with. That's how
He thinks NWA 74 is already started.
But that's how
he
much.
thinks it's already started. He's already in the match. Is he going to be able to get this big man up?
Yes.
Oh my God!
Devin Graves!
He's
And
caught
that's
up
the
in
match.
the table.
Oh, no.
The winner of this match, Mike Knox.
You know what? I'm so sick and tired of this damn Cardona family here in the NWA running rampantly through every single person on this roster, whether it's in the ring, backstage, in catering, in the hotel. I hate them. I loathe them. I am fired up right now, if you couldn't tell. I am sick and tired of that family. Sick and tired.
Absolutely. But
Ooh.
If Mike Knox was trying to send a message to Bully Ray, he just did it.
Yeah.
If putting him through a table wasn't enough,
Absolutely.
he's sending the message. I'm ready. I'm prepared.
It's really laying down the groundwork for what we're going to see at NWA 74 in St. Louis. But we got to keep things moving along here on NWA Powerrr. We've got some huge matches for you on this broadcast. In the main event, it's going to be Pope taking on Trevor Murdoch. That's going to be a huge matchup right there. And also, Ricky Morton, he's going to get his chance to get his hands on Wrecking Ball Legursky one more time, because this is NWA Powerrr, and this is wrestling as it's meant to be.
This time, the very oiled up Jordan Clearwater. You came out here with...
Count these, Kyle. Count these for me. Go ahead, count these for me. Count them, Kyle. Count them, Kyle. Let's count them with them. Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Congratulations, you're in better shape than the rest of us. That's great.
That's all I need.
And Black Cheese, who is also, thank you for wearing a suit. It makes me feel better about myself. But my understanding is Scion, NWA 74, he's got that big match, national championship against Jax Dane, but I'm not seeing him. What is he, somewhere training?
That's exactly what Scion is doing. Scion is training for his big upcoming match for the National Heavyweight Championship. See, what you Nashville Neanderthals need to understand is that Church's Money Enterprises is all about success. I mean, I don't have to give you the track record because you already know. You idiots know already, right? Church's Money Enterprises. We talk it and we walk it. We say it and we display it. We show you and we tell you. So it should be no surprise when I tell you that we want that National Heavyweight Championship. But let's talk about Jax Dane for a minute. Jax Dane wouldn't be in the NWA if he wasn't great. Jax Dane wouldn't be a former NWA World Tag Team Champion, a former NWA Worlds Heavyweight Champion, and a current two-time NWA National Heavyweight Champion if he wasn't a success. But what I'm seeing is a lot of former. So check this out. Dane event, Jax Dane. When the Church's Money Enterprises walks into St. Louis, when we walk into the chase for NWA 74, Scion is walking out with that NWA National Heavyweight Championship. And that, my friends, is success. Know what I mean?
Let's go to break.
Experience the National Wrestling Alliance live. Join us for 3 action-packed days of NWA Powerrr and NWA USA tapings, Monday, August 29th, Tuesday, August 30th, and Wednesday, August 31st, as the NWA returns to Skyway Studios in Nashville, Tennessee. Scheduled to appear, NWA Worlds Heavyweight Champion Trevor Murdoch, Nick Aldis, NWA World Women's Champion Camille, NWA TV Champion Tyrus, Matt Cardona, Tom Latimer, and many more. Tickets on sale now at NWATix.com. That's NWATIX.com. The NWA, wrestling as it's meant to be.
Please welcome, live and in living color, Pope. Pope, on tonight's main event, you will be facing none other than our NWA Worlds Heavyweight Champion, Trevor Murdoch. Do you think you have any real chances of beating him?
You know, May, my sweet Valentine, how good it is to be standing here with you yet again. But let me make something very clear. Sometimes questions gotta be asked that we already know the answer to. When you talk about Pope stepping in the ring to take on Trevor Murdoch, whether or not Pope can get the job done, then just take a stroll down memory lane. Look at the illustrious career that Pope has had. And everybody that Pope has went up against, I'm talking about legends, and have come out on top. So tonight, when Pope steps in the ring with Trevor Murdoch, I want to be clear about something. I said some weeks ago that Trevor Murdoch and Pope, we're down like two flat tires. What that means is, while we have been brothers of the bond, we've oftentimes hit bumpy spots. We've had some rough roads that we've had to cross together. But tonight, Pope's going to be crossing that road alone, because I plan to go in there and do what I've always done, and may that's simply to be the most charismatic, pimptacular, head-clapping, foot-tapping, pimp-slapping, bling-a-tile, always on fire, Pope of pimptasticness.
I can definitely see that, Pope. Thank you so much for your time.
The following match is one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, he is one half of the Fixers. This is Wrecking Ball Legursky.
The bad blood between the Fixers and the Mortons continues right here in the NWA arena. It's a rematch between Wrecking Ball and Ricky Morton.
And his opponent, he is one half of the legendary Rock and Roll Express. This is Ricky Morton.
It's always exciting to see Ricky Morton in the ring.
No doubt.
Ricky Morton has faced every possible opponent in the world.
In the world, yeah.
But look, I mean, he's got to look across the ring right now, and I wonder who he would compare this matchup to.
Big rematch. Ricky Morton's been begging for a chance at redemption against Wrecking Ball Legursky. Obviously a huge size advantage, but I mean, nobody's got more experience and more intelligence in that ring than Ricky Morton.
Nope, and he's showing it right there.
Ducking under those lockups, taking it to Wrecking Ball.
And just nailing him on the forehead.
Toe stomps.
Gotta take any advantage you can.
There's that knee lift.
A man that's 390 pounds. Oh, shot to the throat. Shot to the throat.
Hammer to the back of the neck. Grabs that arm and winds it up. Oh.
Targeting that bicep and that tricep, the inner arm.
Oh, and that's a place where that size advantage obviously plays in.
Oh, now using the ropes to his advantage. Look at all that leverage, all the pain on the face of Ricky Morton.
He's feeling it. Yeah, you said it, Joe. That bicep, the tricep, that elbow joint. He's definitely, he's definitely feeling it.
You ain't nothing, Ricky! You ain't nothing, Ricky!
I think that may be one of the most untrue things I've ever heard. You ain't nothing, Ricky.
Absolutely.
Close to 400 pounds.
Yeah.
Ricky Morton, I mean, he's in there with a 400-pound opponent. What do you do?
I don't have the answer to that, but I know one man who should, and that is Ricky Morton.
It's like a handicap match. It's like he's fighting two men at once. But I know who will. If there's anybody in the history of this business who understands how to win this kind of match, it's the man in the ring right now.
Ricky Morton, definitely, yes.
Come on! You gotta get him out of that corner. You gotta listen to me. Poke him in the eye, Ricky.
I mean, Ricky has been demanding this match because of the continued disrespect by the Fixers.
Oh, no, 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 no.
And that is an old school mentality. I mean, you know, if you have an argument, if you have a disagreement with somebody, you settle it in the ring. And that's exactly what Ricky Morton wants to do. I don't like you. I don't like what you've done. Let's get in the ring and settle it. And he's getting what he asked for.
What's he doing? What's he going for?
He's exposing the turnbuckle, Joe.
He's eating the turnbuckle. Is he chewing?
Oh, my God.
He got it. He wanted it. There it is.
He ripped it open.
Oh,
And
no.
That
throws
turbo
it.
pad's gone.
Exposing
It's
that
exposed.
steel
It's exposed.
turnbuckle.
Look, I don't think he's trying to beat Ricky Morton here. I think he's trying to end Ricky Morton's career.
Yeah, not looking good for Ricky Morton right
Grabs him
now.
by the
Oh, no,
ears.
no, no. Come on.
Oh, no.
Legursky, don't do this,
Oh,
man.
no, no,
Don't do this,
no,
Legursky.
no.
Backs him into the corner.
If he drives Ricky Morton's head into the back of that steel.
I mean, I'd be afraid for Ricky Morton the rest of his career.
And his head is lined up.
Come on.
He's lined up in the
Right
corner.
now, Ricky
No,
Morton.
no, no.
400 pounds coming at you.
Like a freak.
Oh, my gosh.
He went face first into the turnbuckle. He gets snapped
Got the cover.
Ricky did it. Ricky did it.
The winner of this match, Ricky Morton.
Vindication for the Mortons against the Fixers. Big victory for Ricky Morton. Able to outsmart Wrecking Ball Legursky. What a match. We got to take a break. We'll be right back.
Here I am with Aaron Stevens and the lovely May Valentine. You look fantastic today, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
Question for you, May.
Yes.
Does Aaron or does he not think he's better than me?
Well, Aaron is better than you. That's my answer.
And May is correct. That's my answer.
The National Wrestling Alliance and FITE bring to you the ultimate streaming service for everything NWA. This is NWA All Access. For just $49.99 a year, you'll get every single NWA pay-per-view, NWA Powerrr days before the rest of the world, NWA USA, and special FITE exclusive content. All the pay-per-views, all the action, all the power. For only $49.99 a year, that's a savings of over $100 versus just ordering everything alone. To subscribe, visit FITE.tv today. That's FITE.tv. Join the thousands of fans that have already subscribed to the toughest brand in professional wrestling. The NWA, wrestling as it's meant to be.
He hits it this time.
Big kick to the face. Will it be enough? Oh, my goodness.
BJ Hawks can't believe it either.
What a championship bout this has proven to
He's
be.
getting frustrated by the second here.
PJ, oh!
Nobody home.
Oh, it's all tied up.
Yeah, that leg's
It's all
hung up
tied
there.
up in that. Oh my God! I think that was a little bit below the belt. That was a little bit below the belt.
Gosh.
Avalanche Koji cutter.
Cover. Champ retains.
The winner of this match, and still NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champion, Homicide.
I think Homicide actually got a little dirty there towards the end.
Hey, we said it at the beginning. He's done historically. He's done what he has to do to get to that victory.
The following match is one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first from Chicago, Illinois, this is Joe Alonzo.
I want to make a quick programming note for you folks here. Oh. Okay, it's Joe Alonzo.
How
Asked me to
about no?
follow him on social media. Actually, I think I already do follow him on Twitter.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, if you take a look at our commentary table, you might notice Tim Storm is now missing. During the break, Medusa came out and said there was an urgent matter for the
Serious
co-managing
business.
directors for NWA USA. And so I don't know if he's coming back or not, but they're handling something in the back. Maybe we'll get an update later.
Yeah, some serious business.
And accompanied by Black Cheese from Dallas, Texas, he is the Golden Boy, Jordan Clearwater.
The golden boy of Idolmania Sports Management. You know, we've really seen him often in tag team action with Marche Rocket, but now going it alone, singles competition. And I really like what we're seeing right here. Two young rising stars in the National Wrestling Alliance.
battling
Going
it out,
toe-to-toe.
yep, by themselves.
Yeah. Well,
But you got
there's
Black
Black G's. I don't know how much it's by yourself.
Yeah, well, when Black G's is out here,
Well.
you can always expect some sort of shenanigans from the outside to happen. But he's having words now with Alonzo.
Maybe he's making some sort of deal with Alonzo at this moment.
Alonzo talking smack to Jordan Clearwater.
You know what? There's a lot of good trash talkers here in the NWA, and Joe Alonzo, he is in that upper echelon of talking trash.
That's for sure.
Here we go. The ceremonial robe removal.
Jordan Clearwater looks great.
Oh yeah.
He's obviously been working on his body.
Yeah,
He
not
looks
only
better
in the
and better each week.
not only in the sport of professional wrestling, also in bodybuilding as well. And actually, at this point, I mean, he is kind of leaner and meaner than we've typically seen Jordan Clearwater in the past. And I think that's going to help him in a matchup like this. He's going to need to be quick. He's going to need to be responsive because Joe Alonzo, I mean, he's like a lightning bolt.
I don't know if you guys know this, Joe, but Jordan Clearwater is also a bird watcher.
Oh, really?
He does this as his hobby. One would have never guessed by looking at a man that looks like that he would be into bird watching. But yeah, just a fun fact.
Maybe he likes to just dream of soaring high like an eagle.
Maybe.
And he thinks he can do that with Idolmania Sports Management.
Well, we've seen him soar high like an eagle in his matches.
That's
so
true. That's true.
Maybe he's taking notes from the birds.
Maybe. Or maybe he's just hearing all that squawking from Austin Idol. I'm not exactly sure what kind of bird he'd be.
Goes for the hip toss. Jordan Clearwater blocks. Alonzo goes for the backslide.
1 count.
Misses that
Alonzo.
kick. Rolls him up.
Another 1 count on this. Look at these two. Alonzo lands on his feet.
Runs him into the ropes, but he holds on. Drop kick by Alonzo.
Wow. Picture perfect right in the mouth. 2 count on Clearwater. You can hear Black G's there saying he's just got to move a little bit faster. Or be maybe a little bit more intelligent, but he gets kicked right in the face by Alonzo.
That was a hard kick, too.
Joe Alonzo, he's waiting for his moment. He's jumping. Oh no, Black G's! Black G's was lying in wait, Pulled Joe Alonzo off of the apron. Pulled him so hard, Jesus' sunglasses came off. Oh, and the referee he's still got his back turned.
Oh, and Jesus taking it to Alonzo on the outside.
Left hook.
See, here's my
Stomping the
opinion,
life.
okay? Jordan Clearwater, he's a phenomenal wrestler and all-around athlete. He does not need anyone at ringside to help him win a match.
This is what it's all about, being part of Idolmania Sports
He
Management.
can do it on his own.
I agree wholeheartedly, but I mean, there's a reason why Jordan Clearwater, the golden boy, has made these alliances with Black G's, with the church's money.
Scoops him up, throws him down hard, goes for the cover.
Led to opportunities like this one. And of course, you want to have a big victory. You want to have that momentum going into NWA 74.
Stiff punches to the head of Alonzo.
Both these men want to have an opportunity to have a stellar match inside the Chase. Such a historic place to wrestle.
Leg drop.
Clearwater firmly in the driver's seat. Alonzo kicking out at 2. Clearwater, look at this vicious side of Clearwater.
He's got that headlock locked in tight. Alonzo trying to get to his feet, maybe to fight out.
Elbow to the midsection. But Jordan Clearwater
Right back down.
Wow, just shutting down Alonzo. Oh, now stepping on the throat. Clearwater, he's kind of slowed this match down. And that's not how Alonzo likes to fight. Alonzo wants to go 100 miles an hour.
Cover by
Hooking that
Clearwater.
inside leg. Again, kicking out at 2. Alonzo showing a lot of resiliency. I mean, we saw that with his debut match with Scion back in Oak Grove, just how tough this young man is. He's proven it time and time again here in the NWA.
Joe Alonzo is the fan favorite as the crowd is cheering for him right now.
Shots to the gut, forearms to the face, backing up the golden boy. Golden Boy with the counter. Chest first into the turnbuckle. Picking him up. Dropping him down.
Nice belly to back suplex by Clearwater.
Going into the cover with a crossface. 2 count.
Locks him back up.
Really wearing down Joe Alonzo. But still Joe Alonzo.
Fighting back.
He's got a ton of fight in him. I think he was looking for a sleeper, but belly to back suplex of his own.
Both men down now.
But Alonzo, I think he's feeling it. He's feeling the momentum from the fans here in the NWA arena. He's found an opening. Gets the hip toss. Yeah, here we go.
And another arm drag.
Chop to the chest. And Alonzo.
Shoots him off.
He's found his second win.
Sunset flip by Clearwater.
Rolls through. Kicked him right in the cheekbone. That's how the toe connect. Still was not enough. Springboard. Lands on his feet. Clearwater throwing the clothesline. Into the cover. This could be it. Alonzo with a big victory. Oh, jeez, was ready to hop in that ring. Clearwater kicking out at 2.
I think G's is even getting worried at this point for Clearwater, as we did see him about to interfere in that, break up that pin.
Oh, he's looking for this big move. We see that forearm. Clearwater grabbing on the ropes, grabbing onto the ropes, preventing disaster. There it is. The Midas touch. The Midas touch for Clearwater.
That's got to be it.
Wow.
The winner of this match, Jordan Clearwater.
A big win for Jordan Clearwater. A big win for Idolmania Sports Management and the church's money as we get closer and closer to NWA 74.
For over 70 years, one name has stood for history, legacy, and tradition in professional wrestling, and the centerpiece of that legacy is the original lineal heavyweight championship of the world, the one that started them all, known to many as the 10 pounds of gold. Now, by popular demand, you can own your very own symbol of excellence, as the NWA has teamed up with Fandu Belts to bring you the official replica of the NWA Worlds Heavyweight Championship. This meticulously handcrafted belt is available in 2 options, the original pre-2021 Glory, as well as the revised 2021 version with the UK plate updated by yours truly. Own the granddaddy of them all, the 10 pounds of gold. To order, visit fandubelts.com/NWA.
Joining me at this time is Angelina Love. Angelina, it's so great to see you in the NWA, especially reunited with your old friend Velvet. So I'd love for you to tell me what some of your aspirations in the NWA are.
Well, you're right. It is so exciting to be here in the NWA with my BP, my beautiful people, tag partner, Velvet Sky. And, you know, I have always had big aspirations, big goals. And I do want to let everybody know that I am and always have been championship material. I'm a 7-time women's champion, and I know that Velvet has that championship series title shot, and, you know, bless her heart, she's retired from physically competing. So I feel like, you know, this is something that her and I can have a little chat about, because I would gladly not take that, but do you know what I mean? If I say that, take that from her, maybe that's something I should go to. I like that idea, so I'm actually going to go talk to her about that now. So just thank you.
Well, thanks, Angelina.
NWA Powerrr fans, joining me at the podium at this time, it's the man himself, the Pope! Now, Pope, obviously, you're friends with Trevor Murdoch. However, that friendship seems to be strained as of late. Even becoming NWA Worlds Heavyweight Champion yet again, there is some sort of distance between the two of you, and I've got to ask you, have you figured out what exactly is going on? Because Trevor, he's demanded a match with you.
Textile Cow, I think it all goes to the question of how is it that 2 men who call themselves friends can come out here and face off in a ring, but it be for the love of the game. I told everybody that Trevor and Pope, we were like two flat tires. What that means is simply this: sometimes the road gets a little bumpy when the tires starts going flat. That's the point we're at right now. But let me be clear. Murdoch asked for this. Pope's gonna give him this. And when it's all said and done, I'm gonna extend my hand yet again.
All right, folks, we want to give this match as much time as possible. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with your main event.
Wrestling at the Chase is back August 27th and 28th as the NWA returns to the historic Chase Park Plaza Hotel in St. Louis, Missouri for NWA 74. 2 nights of incredible action featuring title defenses from all the NWA champions. Plus, NWA wrestling legends will be in the Coruscant Ballroom for NWA's 74th anniversary extravaganza. Scheduled to appear Baby Doll, JJ Dillon, Barry Windham, and on Monday, August 29th at Skyway Studios, a very special appearance by Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Tickets are moving fast, so get yours now at NWATix.com. That's NWATix.com. The NWA, wrestling as it's meant to be.
Coming to the ring is the NWA Worlds Heavyweight Champion. This is Trevor Murdoch.
An important note here, folks. This is a non-title matchup between Pope and Trevor Murdoch. We know Pope has had opportunities at the 10 pounds of gold, coming up short against Matt Cardona, but I mean, really the relationship between Trevor Murdoch and the Pope, I mean, we've seen it for years. The guys have always been friends, but definitely something has changed.
Well, I think what's changed has been the path that Trevor Murdoch has taken to get where he's at today.
And who changed that for him?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean,
Who made him the way he is right now?
I know the answer you want.
Yeah.
But I think Trevor Murdoch would take that on his shoulders right now and say he's the one that changed it. He had to change himself to get where he wanted to go.
You can really feel some tension in this arena. Like, the crowd really doesn't know how to react to this. They love both of these men so much.
Yes, you're right. Great point, Joe.
Well, I think part of that comes from those men in the ring. I think there's some tension there. The Pope has no idea what's going on with Trevor Murdoch. Doesn't know why he left him hanging on the handshake the other, whatever show that was. But it's here we are, and you see these guys, former friends, like he said, they roll down the road together, and they feel the tension in the ring.
Oh, and look at that, Trevor Murdoch going downstairs, stomping on the toes to get the advantage. Now isolating the wrist of Pope. Pope, an incredible athlete, former television champion. Oh, but eats a big shoulder tackle from a laser-focused and aggressive Trevor Murdoch.
And angry.
I think Trevor Murdoch he's angry at the world.
Yeah.
And maybe Pope is going to have to take that anger himself. Oh, he moved.
Oh, barely got out of the way. And even Pope's like, come on, man.
He's still trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Calling for a test of strength.
Trevor Murdoch, he's got the height advantage.
He was kind of hesitant for a second there.
He's got the height advantage for this.
Once they lock it in.
Yeah, Trevor Murdoch with the advantage. Look at the face.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean,
gruesome.
Pope forced to break it.
Into the hammerlock.
Transitions to the side headlock. Trevor Murdoch, he is doing everything he can to get out.
Top wrist lock, and he takes that headlock.
Now this is wrestling right here.
He's got that really tight That headlock.
Oh, yeah. Big shoulder tackle there by the champion.
Frog by Pope. Drop kick by Pope.
Takes the champion off his feet, if only for a moment.
Atomic drop now.
Oh, man.
And takes him off his feet with his own shoulder tackle.
Yeah, now the Pope. He's feeling that momentum.
Trevor Murdoch rolls out to kind of gather himself a little bit.
He's catching his breath here.
Does not like the direction that just went.
Trevor Murdoch, I mean, he's really, the gears are turning in his head. I mean, he's got to be forming a plan of attack.
Trying to figure out his next move. Where to go from here?
Well, and just slowing it down. I mean,
Pope holding the ropes for him.
Yeah, inviting him back in.
Meaning, I'm not going to attack you on your entrance to the ring. Come on back in. Let's fight like men.
And here's the oddity, and there's not a lot of guys that you can actually trust on that.
Yes.
But you know that Pope is one of them.
Oh, but Trevor Murdoch. Wow. A cheap shot. A cheap shot.
Don't like to see that. This chip on Trevor Murdoch's shoulder, man, it's gone too far. What else does he want? He's got his championship back. One would think he'd be happy about that.
You know what? Pick it up, spine buster.
Spine buster. Wow. What were you gonna say, Joe?
Maybe it all comes down to not when he won the championship, but when he lost it.
He still has that he's still carrying that with them.
We heard it from him. He was kind of wondering where everybody was when he was laying there in a pile of blood.
Well, and I can answer the question about what does he want. He wants to keep it. He doesn't ever want to put himself in that position again. And like Joe, you were just saying, he felt a little betrayed. Felt like everybody kind of left him hanging out to dry. He's going to look. It appears to me he's doing everything he can to not let that happen again.
Oh wow, that was a big elbow shot to the face.
So he's not letting his guard down at all.
Yeah, and the problem with that is that when you don't trust anyone, it leaves you on an island. It isolates you, and that's what we're seeing. Again, amateur psychology, but that's what I'm seeing in his face.
So Billy Corgan told me that in Oak Grove when Trevor Murdoch got busted open, when Billy Corgan went to check on Trevor, there was not a single member of the roster around Trevor checking on him. He was by himself.
Wow.
So I think he feels like he's a loner. No one cares. I think maybe that adds...
He moved.
I think maybe that might add a lot to his frustration.
Yeah.
You know, like going back to what you said when, he feels like no one was checking on him when he was hurt. And the point I just brought up, too, couple that with him wanting to hold on to the championship, I can understand his frustration.
Trevor Murdoch trying to get to the edge.
There's that flying forearm.
I mean, he is reeling. The Pope sizing him up, picking him up. 12-6 elbow.
Another one. 3 times the charm. Pope hits the ropes.
Oh, Trevor Murdoch, that was not pretty, but it was effective. Just dumping him onto the top rope, and then Pope's momentum taking him out to the floor.
On the concrete.
Ooh.
The concrete
He
floor.
came down hard.
He did.
No paddings in the NWA.
No.
This is solid. This is concrete. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh. Pope able to escape.
It's on the brakes.
Yep.
Oh, Pope beats it.
Pope went into the post.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. He's staggering out.
No.
I think Pope might be really hurt.
From hitting the concrete and now hitting his face into the steel turnbuckle.
That's a lot of impact. That's a lot of impact. Oh, no, don't do it. Don't do it. What are you doing? Don't do it. Don't do that, Trevor. Don't do it.
Oh my God! I can't watch right now.
Oh my God!
Wait a minute. Did he have a moment of clarity?
He had him up. I don't know.
He had him in the pile driver position, and then he let him go. Did he have a moment of clarity? This is not right. Or is he up to something else?
We're continuing the 20 count. There's a 20 count because Trevor Murdoch dumped him to the
out 19.
Wow, it's over.
Ring the bell.
It's over.
Kevin Keenan said ring the bell. Both men counted out. What is going through the mind of Trevor Murdoch right now?